I'm done with him. I can't see the boy I'm here to get up here with the same rock.
Hold on, the boy have you and the girl up here with the same red rock?
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
Beside the girl with the next side of story about the red Raga. Then people that look at me and say you're Haganiering because we are.
Yo, that word they're mad. Haganiering. Haganiering to the flipping world. Aye. Ragashanti, I be Mixup daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti go on and on. Register the world for Facebook. Yes, Ragashanti. Do you know how Richie feeling this, right?
Check. Here we go now. Here we go now. Tambourine now.
I need some An Blenda time.
Ready up now. Energy now. Energy. Fix the video. Start it over. Oh yeah. Ragashanti live. Oh yo.
I need some An Blenda time. I'm want to call and talk of the Kingston.
I'm done with him. I can't see the boy I'm here to get up here with the same rock.
Hold on, the boy have you and the girl up here with the same red rock?
Yes. Raga.
Yo, President, I can fix the camera and I want to say.
Story about the red Raga.
See that now.
Then people that look at me and say you're Haganiering because we are.
Yo, that word they're mad. Haganiering. Haganiering to the flipping world. Ragashanti, I be Mixup daddy.
Lower.
Ragashanti go on and on.
Hold on. No. Okay.
Ragashanti, do you know how Richie feeling this, right?
Good to go.
Me have to listen to your program because you talk about with the handle side.
Good to go. Here we go now. Ready up now. Ready.
I need some An Blenda time.
Ragashanti live.
Hey. Come in at this now. Mad people time and no one time. Come in at this. Chris Mustard.
I need some An Blenda time.
Here we go now. Ready up. Wanna hear the banjo in the music? Wanna hear the banjo in the music? Wanna hear the burro drum? Who know about burro drum? Wanna hear it? Hear that. Right, I'm in a itching, so that woman and a man are there. They're married for 19 years. She a 40-year-old, him a 51. She a 40-year-old, him a 51. They married for 19 years. She said the best man she ever meet in her life and whatever. Him treat her good, all these things. Him say for all the years she married, she never want her for nothing. The man go time where and provide for her and all these things. She love him, she love him, she love him, she love him. And she said, ma'am, him look a cool, him hang out with her and drink with her. Oh, one other thing. He can't get it up. Him could have get it up before, but he can't go up again. Him a 51, and that's something they did. But she said nobody her still because, he used to go on good and ray, and she just clutching at the thing and go on, and him having bridging them with hang out with her, this and that. Then know say, him bridging them, all of them, them get for them woman, that BBL something there, and I just since night, may I read something online, about BBL and down in Atlanta, I say I'll miss it like it and thing. But in bridging them, get the BBL something for them woman. You know what is BBL, Prezi? What it mean? What? Brazilian butt lift. Okay. But them, what the one name where you get the breast, the stomach and the butt? What that one? That one they have a name? But the Brazilian butt lift, not just the butt alone. After everything? Okay, all right. I don't really know them something and people, so work with me. But he might use a BBL line hunting or whatever. All right. So all I'm friend them get the man, a man me I talk about, them get BBL for feed them woman. And him no come no and I suggest it to feed him wife. Say you can't get a, I'm gonna get a BBL for you. She said she don't want it. She said she don't want it. And him keep on and say, no man, just go in for the thing and whatever, this and that. Now she have a pre-existing illness where she get treatment for. Right? And she said even without the pre-existing illness, it's not something what she want. Now is that woman work out all the while. She really into them something. In fact, I look at side work is like a personal trainer. She do like the sitting with name Pilada too. Right? One stretching something. Coming like yoga. Huh? What? Pilates. I want to say a while ago, President. Pilates, yeah, that's something that she do. It coming like yoga. She do that something that to and wherever this and that and where. So she fit. And the thing was that when him and I did a start talk, everybody consider the sexiest thing. Him did consider the sexiest thing and whatever. Right. But him kind of get caught up with this BBL something now with him friend them. And all him friend them get BBL for feed them woman. And him decide say, him want him wife to get BBL too. She don't want the BBL. She don't want the plastic surgery. And him keep on a bother her, say she forget it and thing and whatever. Even she have a pre-existing illness, but she said even without the pre-existing illness, she still wanna get it. Because she into exercising and all them something there and just a little natural thing I go on for her. But she said with the pre-existing illness now, she said that kind of complicated look more, make she really not want to do it. And she communicate that to him and thing, and it's like, him can't let it go, So them end up have a little argument about it. And him end up go say to her, follow me, Him is a man of standards, him is a man of high standards, and that she know that. So him need that anything him do, it have to be the best. That him a tell her that. And listen out. Then him said to her, look for my house. Look for the house where me live in. You no look up to the standard of my house. That the man said to his wife of 19 years. Who him a try get for do this BBL something. Who him did very much satisfied with her how she sexy before. Never have a problem with her before. But basically, I follow company. I get caught up with this thing. And people, sometimes when we talk about plastic surgery, some people, it's a sensitive issue. I'm just want to remind you, me not judge people upon something there. I have friends that I hold very dear. I know some of the nicest people. You know, them do them little thing and whatever. So I don't have a problem with it, just so you know. I not judge nobody. Put it that way, them. I not judge people with that something. And me have my friend them who me would defend. All right, me know TamFam who me would defend, right? Down to the ground with them walk on, you know, oh, so and so and so. Some of us want to get that out of the way, because sometimes you talk about them. Sometimes you talk about these things and people think say it's you're automatically espousing something negative about it. No. But anyway, so him push this thing upon him wife. She don't want to do it. She just don't want to do it in general. Two, she really don't want to do it because of her pre-existing illness. She don't want to go on a surgery with something or whatever. And for her go through the complications involved. Because invasive surgery, which is surgery where you have to go inside of the body and cut on them something there and them type of surgery there, they how you say it now, you have to be careful what you do with them something there, because they put the body in a state where the body has to recuperate, right? So the body have to go through some form of scarification, scar as in scar, cutting and inside and move this and move that, where the body now, after that, as everybody know, the body have to recuperate, the body have to repair, you know, itself into this new state that it's in. And that necessarily challenges the immune system, because, you know, no care how much medication you use or whatever, you have to still healthy enough to do them something. So apparently, you know, her pre-existing illness is such that, I don't know, I'm speculating that, you know, she's afraid if we go do something like that, because it may impact her recuperative capacity, and she's afraid. But her husband don't seem to be understanding about anything to do with that. Him just focus on the look thing. Not only him focus on the look thing, but him and reach a point where him and compare him wife to him house. And after she give out alarm about it, which she did, she give out alarm, him say, no, I never that he mean. Him just did use the thing as an example, and him say the thing where people see mostly for kind of know what kind of standard him have. Him say, is the house. Him say, everybody see the house. Him have an impressive house. Him say, everybody see the house. You know, them just kind of know what type of man them a deal with. So that him basically did I say, him just use the house to say whatever, but he can't go around the thing, right? The house, you attack to your wife, and you and your wife you go put on a BBL, a plastic surgery, on her butt and you know and her breast. She don't have a belly problem. Well, when I say belly problem, her belly not big. But he want her breast bigger and want her butt for bigger now. So when the breast involved too, I still BBL? Eh? Them? Nah man, them must have a, let me see if anybody posts it on the but if it's in Brazilian butt lift, that can't refer to the breast Now the butt that I refer to. In present. I know what I want to know, but is there a term for like, you know, BBL, breast butt lift? Probably them have that though. Double BL or BBL. You have BBL, Brazilian butt lift. You probably have BBL. I don't know. Somebody where Somebody we talk about it. So what I say now is he might make it be a thing about him standard. And what mash up the area that, because she said she knows him have that little thing about him about looks and presentation long time and whatever. But she said I want talk the mash up already. When time a general got make a basically I say him house reflect him standard. And she don't even up to the standard of the bomba. Sorry, no, that cool. That cool. So that rocker, you know? That real fire up. That real fire up and make, as Mango would have said, make it shall look into herself and I wonder like, Ray. But in a little dialogue them about it and thing and whatever, she come around and say, well, she not really surprised him say a thing like that. But she said him never really say a thing like that before directly. But she said, based on how him stay, she not surprised him end up I say something like that, you know. I don't know if she start make accommodations for for the situation. Her problem is she quite a woman with her degree and all them something, you know. She have her own money and all them things. She don't have as much as him, but she have, she good. She still good. She drop on her one right now, she alright. But her problem right now is the house thing rock her and make she kinda meds like, what is me really type of thing. Remember she married 19 years now, But what she says is that he's actually a very, 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 very nice man. She said this man has been so incredible to her and thing and whatever. He has been so nice to her. She said him caring, him compassionate, him kind, him help her family. Help her family and thing like that. And her mother and father did live she is from another country. I'm not say too much. And her mother and father did still in that country. And this man buy one tap apartment for her mother and father and fly them move and are them type of man, Very nice man, very nice man. So I remember me earlier telling us that life is lived in the gray area, right? It's like if somebody is just totally good or totally bad, any decisions we have to make in that regard, it's fairly easy, it's obvious, If somebody totally bad and no good not about them, great. That means them they're on one side of the spectrum. Whether black or white. Just using black or white as like examples of extremities. Extreme opposite, I can say north or south or the North Pole from the South Pole or whatever. So when people is just totally one thing, it's kind of pretty clear what needs to be done. Where the difficulty comes in often is when, somebody have some qualities both to where you're like, John, I mean, I like this, but they have a whole heap of good qualities too, and it's like, what you do, them situation, right? And that scenario plays out millions and millions of times all over the world, right? And you have all kind of mitigating factors too. It's like, somebody may at a certain point where they need somebody's help. So the love is defined based upon that need. And then when them get independent and them get, them can't stand up on them own, the love start go away and you realize the love was dependent on the need. I kind of look at something, get in that mix there and whatever and thing like that. And they don't have any children. But again, married for 19 years to what she says a wonderful, 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 nice man. Really, really nice man. But she says I have some imperfections. And, and some of my imperfections is a kind of, obsessive adherence to, looks. And him never have no problem with her before. The things that she attractive and sexy and whatever, which she is, mind you. But him just amongst him friend them. And it become a thing amongst him friend them for, the woman them, him friend them woman them and him friend them wife them. Forget this BBL thing. And at him at 51, right? And at 51 years old, him want, I guess, peer pressure and all him something there. Him no want to get left out and him think about standards. Him want for him wife to have a BBL too, because a BBL around the place, you need to get a BBL. Now, clearly he's objectifying her. She's an object. She's saying nice and everything and compassionate and caring and whatever. But in that sense, she's an object. She's an object in his collection, that a collection that to him reflects his taste, and reflects who he is and is important to him in terms of what is being projected out there in society. And she, to some extent, is just one element of that pantheon of objects that he has, that is important to him, And let me be careful, because I might be going too far with my speculation, because again, I just want you to know, she was very insistent and very, very, very go to her way if you say, oh, this man never been abusive to her in any way, the kindest, nicest man and whatever this time. And regarding his incapacity, she said that was only recently, in the last 4 or 5 years. Something happened with him. He can't get it up. Instrument can't rise and thing. Not care what him do and all these things. But she hold it with him and thing. And it's interesting that she put that in the mix, because given what she's talking about, it wasn't necessary for her to put that in the mix, to mention that, when she was talking about, what he did in terms of making some comparison between her and the house. But she put that in. Who knows? Probably that has some significance for her. Probably there's some things that run through her mind with them, something of them, and thing. See, people are asked about it there. Junior Levy. If she have on false ear, eyebrows, eyelashes, what's wrong with a butt lift? She doesn't have false ear. That I can tell you. I sometimes them eyelash something and whatever, unless them really obvious. Me and one of them man, they wanna pick it up, Me I telling them from none. Even sometimes some woman do some simple things with them ear and use, false ear, human ear and whatever you hear them call it. Sometimes me myself don't even pick them up, because some woman do them thing neat. You can't, it's not obvious. I mean, I really know them something. But I'm pretty sure she doesn't have falls here, because she carry her here and whatever and thing. But it's an interesting thing. It's an interesting space she find herself in. Husband of 19 years, and she love him and care about him, and she's a wonderful, nice man who has treated her really great over the 19 years. But reach a point where I compare her to him house and say, yo, you need to raise your standards to the thing. See how the house set. You need to come on the house level. Run a BBL. Me a pay for it. It don't cost you a cent and whatever. And I know do you reconcile the fact that she's making a part of her objection to doing this. This is a safety issue, Given her pre-existing illness, it's a safety issue. What should she be thinking there? Her husband, I tell her, I say, go do that something, man, which has to do with looks. And she's saying, I'm okay. I don't need this, and I don't want to endanger myself in a way where, it would increase the chance that something really bad could happen to me, given my pre-existing illness. But the husband insists, say, you need to do this, man, you're good. What that mean, What that mean? What should we do? What should we do in that position? She have good man. Good, rich man, because him rich, who love her and her husband. Because I'm done, make her wife and all these things and whatever. 19 years. 19 years and nothing for your sneeze, man, 19 years, that means say you pass all of it, You're married to somebody for 19 years and you're still together. Is it that really, really bad and they accept it or whatever? But, people stay together for 19 years and You have the woman especially. I said the man is very nice, wonderful, and very this and that. That is not some of your sneeze that and just some walk from it because him come compare me to him house and thing. And does he have a point when him say, no, me never mean it that way, that me just a try for, bring up the biggest thing will reflect my standard and people see, me carry myself and whatever this. But basically I tell him why, but still basically I tell him why. I say, you know match my house right, The levels of my house depend on right, You don't really match it, in terms of how you carry your body, Times change. A BBL around the thing right, You need some more breast. You need some more bottom. I'll pay for it. Make it happen. No, but and again, it speaks to the times we're living in. One time I did in one restaurant, right here in Queens. And, line in a restaurant. A restaurant, you have to, enough people in there, you have to join line. And I'm here 2 man attack. And, me hear one of them like them I say, him get the BBL fear and she violate. She must go do something. She go violate. And the other one them I say, John no star, Oh, them woman have to do them something and imagine you get the BBL fear and whatever and she go do that and I'm just listen them and to them it's like, yo, if me give a woman a BBL, it's a big deal that and she for respect me and rate me this so, and don't violate and thing because it's a huge deal. A certain dancehall star recently, she get, as them say, the language out there is the body done, or you do your body, she do her body, that at the talk that she do her body, and everybody don't know what that means. So she do her body, people just automatically know what that means. And she come out on Instagram and she make a song about it. Well, I guess I have to kind of draw her from her name. Lisa Hyper. Lisa Hyper. And she come up on Instagram about it and she make a thing about her body and thing and whatever. And one time she make a video and a man in the video and she said, oh, him give me the body. Like she does say, him give me the body where everybody are dead over and whatever. Because the song is about that, about her body and people are dead over her and all them something there. And she on a video and she said, see him that him give me my body and whatever. And I found that interesting, And again, for me, you want to know me, I think about these things and she was just, proudly presenting this man in a video upon one of the most popular social media platforms and basically said, this is the man, I am pay for my body. Just like somebody said, yo, this man, the man buy me the house, the man buy me the car, I am pay for me to go to school and whatever. I am pay for my body. That thing. What do you think this woman for do? Oh, we have a whole break. President said we have a whole break. I'm a whole break. Again, I don't know to call him about anything. I can't go and call him on. Right? I remember it's about mix-up and relationship. Right? So you call him with anything, with any mix-up or any relationship issue or thing, and any feedback you may have on this matter that with this mix-up here, I want to raise and this thing. All right? Just give me a link and make you know what I'm going. But I got a break right now. And how forward, I'm going to give it a call and make you hear what I'm going. Soon forward. Cool. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Yeah, man, welcome back up in the juggling. Several of you have, sent me something, that text or IG message and whatever, indicating that the audio is static here on the app. I just want you to know that I've made the necessary authorities aware of it, and they're looking at it, right? Okay, so for those of you who informed me that the language you use is that the radio is freezing up, I call it that it is staticky and thing, but probably freezing up is better, more accurate. I just made the authorities aware of it, and that is out of my hands, by the way. I don't deal with that part of the thing, so just so you know, right? So just give me a call and tell me what you think, what is what. Give me the call, press. Hello.
Hey, Raga, what's up, man?
One day I give thanks, you know what I say.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, me get my soap and thing and nice.
Oh, I know how me attack you, no, man. All right, see.
Yeah.
Look up and say, hear me
sir.
to myself now. What? I will pick up that thing. Yeah. You know, you know, I thief them the thief it, though. I thief them the thief it, though. You notice that? You know that, right?
What do you mean?
No, I mean, I must thief them the thief it because I'm glad they could have say it track and it did actually deliver. Somebody the thief it from you, man.
No, man, me get it, man. Me get it.
Yeah, but wait, I want me to talk to you. I know you're one did them the tech way.
No, man. Me just all right the other day. When asked you for the link, when they asked about it and you sent me the link.
No, you know, sir. Mr. Chicago, you know, so me think Richard Smith attacked to me.
No,
No, man, but no, my bad. Never pick up a voice. Never pick up
No
a
worries.
voice. All
No
right,
worries,
then.
man.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well, go
man,
on,
me get
Papa.
my soap and everything cool. Man.
Yes, man. I'm glad you get it, man.
So,
Mad thing. Okay, cool.
Raga, I see an issue here.
Yeah, what?
And my struggle is he's good. I'm good to her. She's that good for 19 years.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, him come to her to do the surgery.
Correct.
Not for herself, for him, for his objectification. And I'll say, she no like something on her body. She's not happy with herself. She's very happy with herself. She's comfortable in her skin.
Exactly.
She's good.
Exactly.
He's asking her to do something to her body. It's not like, say, it's about changing her hair. This is like some permanent, major surgery stuff.
Yeah, this is huge. Yeah, right.
This is huge.
Right.
On top of that, she has expressed concern or existing health issues or the potential of where this could lead.
Correct.
And on top of that, he seems to be still pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's still pushing it. He's disregarding her concern. And we're not talking about concern that your hair might not look good for you. We're talking about life and death here. So major decision she has to make, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. History has taught us that a lot of men, there's some things in life where it's temporal. It's the latest, it's the trendy.
Mm-hmm.
Breast implants. Enough women get breast implants because the man asks them for it.
So that again, enough women get what? Enough women get breast
implants. Stuck with breast implants. What that the ex-husband or ex-boyfriend paid for and asked them to do, and they do it to satisfy them. Now, when the relationship ends, they're stuck with this that they didn't ask for. And what do they do?
Hold on. You stand by that statement because you seem to be suggesting. Well, they said enough woman. So you seem to be suggesting that for a significant percentage of women who have done breast implants, that the reason they did so was because their men requested it. Is this a thing where men are requesting women to do? Is this a thing out there?
I've read articles. I've seen stories on TV where a husband asks the wife to have his breast implant because the men like the larger cup size, and they encourage them to do it, and they I'll pay for it. Whatever.
No, I know that men out there are obsessed with breasts, and I mean I gotta play hypocrite. Me have my little superficiality. I'm into legs, whatever. So that one could say that is equally, whoever is arguing that breasting has a degree of superficiality to it, somebody could say that too. We Jamaican Caribbean.
Legs, you can't do that. No.
What?
Not with legs. Legs, you don't have a leg implant. A breast,
no. I know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Given what you like, a woman could say, stop focusing on my legs, focus on my personality and who I am, and whatever. So I'm issuing my disclaimer so that me not want anybody thinks I play hypocrite about it, right? But given what you said, and perhaps I'm a little bit ignorant about it, because I'm willing, if you know more about this than me, then fine. I am not aware that it's a thing that men ask women to do it. I was of the opinion that most of the women who do it, at them want to do it. I wonder if a man really ask women for do them some of that.
Okay.
Well, I look on the wall and see what them say. Go on, talk.
And I've actually read. I've read and I've seen stories about that. I'm not going to say most, but they're out there. Let's just say, for argument's sake, there are women out there who have breast implants that they've been asked to do it, and now they're stuck with it.
Okay,
for
right.
The sake of this, this situation, if she does it, it's not for her, it's for him.
Clearly, in this instance, that would be the case. It's
all for him. There's nothing in this high-risk surgery she's going to do for herself. She actually doesn't want it.
She don't want to do it. She doesn't.
None of this is for her. She doesn't want it at all. So if the relationship should end next year, what happened now? She has this. She's done the surgery. Her health could deteriorate from it. There's so many possibilities that could happen, and she didn't ask for it. She has to weigh the cost-benefit analysis to say, what is the cost to me, and what is the benefit to him that I'm going to do the surgery, if she elects to do it. Because that, in the grand scheme of things, that scale is way imbalanced, in my opinion. Right. And it's weighed in his favor very highly, and it's very superficial. So it's not a surgery to say, okay, you have bad eyesight, I'll pay for you to surgery, and she's back and forth. No, I don't want to do it because I could go blind. It's not that type of surgery. This is something that he's just wanting to look at her, and she needs to match his hopes.
Hold on. Yo. Was that a Jamaica that come from? Yo, balance on the thing down the focus, pay attention. All right, yeah, go on, talk. Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all right. And so, the scale is unbalanced, Raga. At the end of the day, she has to weigh the pros and cons. Is this, at the end of the day?
I have a question for you. Hold on, before we get a little bit deeper in this based on what you say. I have a question for you. You say it's very superficial. Have you ever thought about the following? What is superficial? Having your body look a certain way, or is it the way you get your body to look a certain way? Because this is and well, you know me. I think a little bit too much on some of these things than most people do. Because here's the thing. If somebody don't get cosmetic surgery, but work out religiously, assiduously, to get them body to look sexy a certain way, right? And then somebody else do a surgery to get them body to look a certain way. In that case, both people have the same objective, Both people are focusing on their looks. So why is it that why is somebody who work out to look sexy, to get the benefits of looking sexy, work out and go gym every day and all these things? Why is it that person superficial, but the person who go get cosmetic surgery superficial just to get them body to look a certain way too? You see where there's a kind of disconnect there in terms of the definition of superficiality as it applies to cosmetic surgery?
Right, but in this instance, though, the superficiality is not for the recipient of the surgery; is for someone who's looking at the recipient to get some sort of satisfaction from that.
Oh, so I see what you're saying, that he's being superficial.
He's being superficial, not her.
Okay. No, okay. All right. Okay. Accepted. Understood. Oh, what do you think about that part there, Rocker, when he claims that he wasn't, dissing her
Okay, let me tell you
and thing.
something.
But what do you think about the comparison there with the house? And the house is a reflection of his standard and that she needs
He has always felt that way. I think I've heard it from you before, and I think it was Maya Angelou said it, and I don't remember the exact quote, that when somebody tells you who they are, believe them.
Right,
And
Maya
I do
Angelou.
strongly believe in that, because most of the times when we say something, it's what we believe in, it's what we feel.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get caught up, we justify it and we wiggle away out of it, and we said, well, I was just doing a. Listen, let me tell you, I'm a married man, so I know. I do know. Listen, sometimes stuff come out of my mouth.
Right.
I may have to wiggle my way out of it, right?
Right.
Use some psychology and figure. But
right.
I do believe she basically caught him, not caught him, but she
No. Caught him. You're right. Caught him. I think you're correct. Yeah, she caught him. Yeah.
And him being a smart man knows how to work his way out of it. Obviously, some people are better at it than others. And so I think that's exactly how he felt when he said it, because sometimes when we're in certain situations and we're talking, our mouths sometimes go faster than our brains, and we say things and don't realize we're saying it, and then we won't realize we catch ourselves. I believe she loves him, and he probably loves her and whatever, but I do believe there's some degree of her being an and I hate to say that, but her being an object in relation to his house and what he has, and she has to fit in that mold. And if she doesn't,
so tell me
now, do what he needs.
Is this like a really bad deal breaker, or is it some bad way to do? But when we put everything in context, our 19 years of marriage, you have been incredible to me. You're nice. You're kind. You're compassionate. You've been there for me. Is this something that she should understand within that context and just work with it, and don't say like, okay, this is a deal breaker, I need to leave that man because clearly him not care about me. I'm a safety and my pre-existing illness or whatever, and I'm going to compare me now to house. What you think? Which, not that I'm asking you if you say make a decision for her, but which side would you lean? Would you suggest she lean, or which side she must have lean towards? Run him way, or just stay and appreciate all of the other good things which are happening?
For me, I would say, when you're driving on the road, there are street signs, and the sign will tell you what to do and where to go. And there are caution signs, there are stop signs, there are take a right sign. And I believe in life, as you travel through this life, you get signs, and it's our decisions to follow those signs or not. And so a lot of times when we don't follow those signs, that we get all those warnings, because when you're driving your car, and I'm using all these analogies, you see the warning sign that said low upon aisle. You can still drive the car now, but at some point, that the piston not gonna blow, something not gonna blow, and the engine will mash up. So she can keep driving the car, and she can see the check engine light come on.
Right.
And all these are the warning, but the car still drive nice. All that the features of them work. The wipe up there, everything work nice. But if you don't get that check engine light, check out and see what the problem is, you're going to be in trouble. Or if you see the brake light, come on now, you don't change the brake fluid, something's going to happen. So, Raga, these are signs that she has to pay attention to. And 19 years of marriage does not negate that this man cannot change. 19 years of marriage doesn't mean that he's neglecting to be concerned with your health.
Yeah, but you still never say, I don't know if you're there, but you still never say if she will lean to her side or not, You just
say, don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't do the surgery.
Don't do the surgery. Okay.
No, don't do the surgery. No, don't do the surgery.
Don't do the surgery. All right. And then how should we interpret the hosting? In terms of she and him being together and them there. Straight up. She was just stay night and thing and just
No. There's no interpretation there. You see, it's clear. That's not a black and white statement, rather. That's a black and white statement. I'm comparing you to my house. You need to look as good as my house. I don't see the gray area in that statement at all. It's not an analogy. It's a comparison. There's a difference.
So what she must
If
do about
me
that?
isn't, if
What should you do about that
it's not a
statement?
narrative, it's a comparison.
Right,
It's a
right.
comparison. I'm
Just-
comparing you.
No, she's kind of point that, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm not surprised that he would say something like that because he might have that sided to him. What I'm saying is, when you're in a relationship, everybody, most people, you don't care what you hear people say, oh, it's perfect, it's absolute. No relationship not perfect. Like you don't have wrinkles and challenges and things where you have to work with. I'm just saying, is this something that can be viewed in a way to say, yeah, him do this, I never like it, but you know what? It doesn't reflect him in totality. Would that be an accurate assessment? Because I tell you this, and there's a classic case, a woman hear this, and ready for she left the man and run the man. The woman who said this, I tell her if wait, run the man and whatever. She own an establishment where woman working at the establishment. Fear man a grind have the woman in the establishment and she a work with it. She knows say fear
Right.
man a grind have the young girl them a working at the establishment where she own, She not let fear husband, who a grind have the young girl them a working at the establishment where she own. But she, of course, me never bring up that to her. Me just say, in my mind, I say, see, every time I see them something, then people are ready to tell people, left your man, left your this and that, left her, left him, and whatever, and then for them, Dally house not too wonderful neither, But, and them not see it, Some of us I say, there's a classic case where she said, no, the man I equated with in my house, and I talk about the house is a higher standard than you, and you need for upgrade. She need for left a man there, But so when I say, should she just view this like, yo, this is really not cool what he said, but in that scheme of things, tried, proven, 19 years, solid, dead for me.
Yes.
What me forgot to do? Left him know I'm gonna pick up something because he that man out the road, who not go dead for me like the way him dead for me and thing like. What you think?
No.
What you think?
Put her foot down and said, you're not doing it. Let him make a decision to do whatever he wants to do. But she have to put her foot down and say, she's not leaving because she know I'm still.
Mm-hmm.
He has his faults, but yet he's a great husband or whatever. You said that. You laid that out already.
Mm-hmm.
And just like in a lot of relationships, there are deal breakers. Some people, it's whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Here, it doesn't sound like that statement is a deal breaker for her, but won't tell her to leave him.
Right.
She knows that he's a good man, but she have to put her foot down and say, you know what? At the end of the day, it's my body. I'm going to feel the pain. I have to do recovery. I will be under that knife. I will be the one not to wake up if things go sideways. I am not doing it. And if you want to leave, you leave, but I am not doing it. That's what would be my recommendation for her.
So, me not do it. You're a great man in many ways, but you see what I want you, me not doing it. And you have to go, you do what you need to do, and make you know where we are go from here, but me not doing it. It's my body, and me don't want to do it for this and that reasons. And if you can't respect that and work with that with me, then fine, but me not doing it. That's your business, right?
And she not leaving now. Here's what I'm laying out. You have a choice. You can stay or you can go. Whatever, however she laid that out. But she, with this one, she have to put her foot down.
What you say? Why you say she not leave? Why you say she not leave?
No, I'm saying she should not be the one to say, I am leaving.
Okay.
She should say, here is what I'm saying. I love you. This is how it is. I'm not going to leave this relationship.
Right.
But if you choose to do that, I cannot stop you, but I'm not doing the surgery for all the reasons I've laid out for you in whatever the list you give him.
One other thing I want to ask you. Do you think it is significant that she mentioned the following but did not say much about it? Which to me suggests that the fact that she mentioned it, that she is engaged, women, when they're making big decisions, they kind of ruminate on it and back and forth on it and for a while and even put things in place. Once them decide, so this is a decision I'm going to make, then we take time for put things in place before them actually initiate, the decision or the choice they make. But what you think this she includes, he can't get it up for, several years right now. But she not say nothing else about it, you know. And in my mind, me I say, but what does that have to do with the real issue? But she mentioned it. So why you think she mentioned it?
I think she mentioned it because, like what I've learned, and by listening to your program, women are planners.
Yeah.
And it sounds to me she has all these plans going on in her head. And this is another reason for her not to do it. Because at the end of the day,
yeah,
she's not getting everything she wants out of this relationship.
Exactly.
She not get everything she not. Well,
No, hold on. I think there's several layers to it and one touch with it, and that is,
of course.
Listen, I have been coping with a serious inadequacy in this relationship, and me I work with it. You better work with where you know, whatever this and that, okay? You know, so on some level
I don't think she's going to do the surgery.
Okay.
I don't think she should be.
And then I have some woman, too, you know. I don't know if she did this, but you have some woman too is like, no, you're not dick me properly. You're not the right to talk to me, so you don't. you know, put it down for me good enough. So what? Well, you ever see that comedian and then name Simone? What's your name? Simone, you know her?
No, I don't.
No, so
let me see about
yeah, man, the black woman. But she have this set where she do where she say, boy, man, we lick a teely. She said, man, we lick a teely. Them not for raise them voice in the house or go on, we are. You know? And she said, no, lower your voice. No, you're not allowed to talk loud. And you know, and then she said, the man them who have the thing and can put it on. She said, them man they can raise them voice. Them man they. So who knows if all some of that are going in her mind and thing, you know?
She sounds like she's a smart woman, and I do believe, based on everything you said,
mm-hmm.
and if we should analyze everything she said, mm-hmm. and the information she volunteered,
mm-hmm.
I think she told that information.
She's
not getting everything she wants.
Right.
She's not getting everything she wants, and I don't think she's gonna do it because she's not being satisfied in the area where he's telling her to enhance herself.
Yeah.
Him can't do nothing in that area.
Yeah.
Because she want her body to look good and turn up.
Yeah,
so
you want her body to look good and sexy and turn up and whatever. And so what you gonna do with it? Eh? What you gonna do with it?
Can't run with it.
Yeah, you want a Lamborghini and you don't even have a driver's license. Hello?
Exactly. You know, no keys you put in that ignition. You can't even start the car.
Why you say now the key for put in that ignition? And you want top car for in your driveway and all these things. Mr. Man, calm yourself, yeah. Calm yourself, yeah, Mr. Man, and relax. Anyway, Ernie, let me take some of that call. Here, blessings, here, Papa.
Big up yourself here, sir.
Yeah, my protection.
Yes, all right, cool.
No, man, it's a good analogy that, you know. Yeah, you want big car. You want big pretty car. And Karen, easy, you know. Karen Eli. Yes, President, what you say now? Hello. Yes, greetings.
Good night.
Good night.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the mosquito you bite on the maga backside.
What you say, mosquito do?
Bite on the maga backside.
Mosquito bite out your maga backside. Oh, she put to.
Yeah.
Oh, she.
So you know that I'm standing up out here trying to get to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, but here you are. You have me. You have all of me right now. So I'll go down.
I have all of you? Okay. You know why Mr. Young no want a Jamaican woman?
Mr. Neverang?
Yeah.
Why Mr. Neverang no want a Jamaican woman? Here.
Because them not have house care and money to give him.
Because them not have house care and money to give him.
Right.
No, but in fairness to Mr. Neverang, though, you know. Them something that went to him, you know. Him never asked her. Hold on. Him never asked her for marriage, you know.
I know that.
After him there with her for 30, why you disguising your voice? Why you don't know talk up open? How would this?
I thought that they kept me big ugly voice. What happened?
Well, how would this? That's spicy.
Yes, Raga.
No, man, in fairness to him, you know. Film thing was them there for decades, like 30 years, because at 35 years, them must end up there fully fine, you know. And a few years before she drop out, them married, and it sound to me like a she, you know, a she make sure them married for make sure certain things protected for him. You know, so and then the other thing where you can easily pick up from him too. Him is not that him not strike me as the type of man, you know, them player them gigolo type of player there who say, yo, you know, me drive for that woman because she have her things I want. Him not you know, so him not talk, so him not have that something there, you know. He have that something there, you know. Miraga.
Nobody never took that.
Yeah.
I want if you want me.
If you want you. But I couldn't manage you doing it, man. I couldn't manage.
Why you can't manage me?
You couldn't manage. I thought spice you, yeah. I thought spice you take it again, man. You can't manage you, man.
But me know if you put on the Tegereg side, you know, man. I know if you take on the decent side, I want to you. You mean you can't manage me? Okay. You can't manage me?
What? If me can't manage you. Because me will choke you. Me will push down your head in the sofa corner and thing and catch up one of your foot and thing. And when you raise up your voice, I say, hey, no bother with it, you know. No bother with it, you know. Bill. All right, we are going now and we're in the argument and type. Me can't check you because me are one of them man. I am that guy. Yeah. You understand,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's all you know if you do to push woman head in the sofa.
What? No.
You don't know if you do nothing more.
No, but no, these are just examples. I just tell you, I'm not intimidated by women. No, hold on. Let me take that back. There's some women I'm intimidated by. I'm afraid to admit it. You have some women out there who... no, you have women out there who can't manage them. Me. But me, not a problem. I say, no. Hey, through my life, and I several times woman drive for me, I said, that would never happen. I'm not afraid to tell I cannot manage you. I can't manage you. No, Reggae man, really. I say, I can't manage you. You forgot there with all... Then gunman, they will gun butt off your head and all them something there. Me can't manage you. Me tell woman that. And whatever. No, but me tell woman that. Me tell woman that. And whatever. So.
No, but you feel like this sometimes, brother, why you just look at woman and feel like say no, you can't manage, brother. Why you just look at them and say no, you
me
can't
never
manage?
say me just look at them and say that.
But
right?
you might look a big head.
No, but me I say with you, me know say from the years me know you and I talk to you upon phone, I'm not intimidated by you. Right? You have woman who me intimidated by, who intimidate me, but not you. Me can't manage you. When you go and like you want to bring along, you come run things like.
Why you assume say you can't manage me? I'm asking. Why you assume so?
No, me just know. So me can't manage you. Me just know so you can't intimidate. Listen to me. Me know. Atan Spice say Bill. Atan Spice say Bill. Me say, I'm going to know the whole 66 book in the Bible. I know the whole 66 book of the Bible. Yeah, what? Me don't need Bible for know. Me don't need for know the whole 66 book in the Bible and whatever. Just in gen. Hold on there. Uno do the same thing too, you know. Uno do the same thing too, you know. Uno look for a man and a man go on wicked and thing. I want to say, yeah, man. Him go on wicked. Me know how to deal with that. Me can't call him. And they see my go on wicked. Hold on. And then the next time, uno will look for a man and say, listen to me. You stay far from me with that. Me wrong and me right. Uno not do that all the way. Let's go on and allow me, Mr. Man. Me don't want you. Me don't want nothing with you. Me wrong and me right. Uno not do that too.
You're right.
Okay.
Some of them find them open them out to mock sick.
Well, exactly. So we do that too. And it's good for people to do that. And men should do that more as opposed to think like, oh, she have a breast, she have a woman, she have 2 legs. No care what happen from you can't get it if you take it. No, man for discriminate too.
No. All right.
Yeah.
But you see man feel like everything they see them to throw down. Because they feel like every woman in hospital bed and stretcher. That's
why enough man end up with woman who them cannot manage. And them try them endeavor best to manage a woman. And when she beat them. When she go on him and beat him and can him and ball and trick him and all them something and this and that. And I saw them end up a kill a woman, you know.
And me tell you about it. That's
I saw them end up a play. You know what going up here in New York? You know how much man up here in New York at and spicy. have them good house and cannot go in that house?
I miss to tell you.
Is that thing up here, you know? The woman, they know if you play them, man. Know if you play them.
I miss to tell me about it. Me hear about it.
Them have them house and woman in them house and them cannot go in the house because the woman them know if you play the game pan them and get in them house and fling sweet wine pan them and thing and really pick fight pan them and all these things and when them whatever, boom, you know, a protective order or a restraining order reach them. And then can't go in them own house and the woman them in there. What that? What that?
You don't know what I just realized when I chat to you. Excitement are going all out of brother. Oh, the boy!
Oh!
So because you don't reaction, I'm going to well around Ghana, them house to hear me.
Me hear the noise a while ago, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Me say phone everything.
No, man, no. So when me say hot and spicy, you see them man, you know, if them never make them ego lead and them arrogance lead and thing, probably them would have see all one of them woman and them acting and this and the whole of them front fat up and thing and a bust big wine and dance and thing and just look on her, read her, run a quick assessment and say, not going there, yeah. And probably them enough of them would even have the prick with them in there, you understand?
And if you tell them, no time you have to just like Muslim and Rasta Raga. No offense, because I guess you see two female one of fat and buff out Raga. No time you have to wear some big clothes or a string.
What you said, enough time you have to dress like Muslim and Rasta just for because when you drop a road and them see the fatness doing, can you hear them see the fatulous buffaloes and things. I worry. Well, I spicy. What spicy? Well, and because somehow no love talk about fat and whatever, you know. And thing and nothing. No found a woman that talk about. You see, just like how you have man who run up them mouth and thing and woman disappointed when it come down to it. Yo, we men go through the same thing to you. Have one of man run up, but yo, it's fat man. You can't manage this. I want me drop the fatness upon you and thing. And then when you go to rat it and thing, listen to me now, man.
I know breaks in that stop leak there.
A what?
A stop leak there, no breaks in that stop leak.
And a breaks?
One place.
And a breaks, a stop leak.
A stop leak, that means stop one place.
So, hot and spicy, when you wear something tight and drop a road, I worries that the man them see you with the fatness, no?
Me to tell you, Raga, but sometimes you have to walk and not like me have not me.
Jesus, you carry a piece of weight there, don't
Raga, me tell you, me a second-hand virgin, you know. Me tell you that I me a second-hand virgin.
So when you stoop down for people, or your man stand up back, now what if I weight that you have to lift up? Anytime you stoop down for people, it's like a gym and do a squat, no?
No, me not go so far. Me do all people style. Me stand up. Me do the man style. Me stand up.
I don't. Support. Hold on. Me I tell you sometimes, you know, you socialize certain way and you don't even know, you know, because two things happened to me. That about this girl I used to talk to. Well, me tell people about it, but we're not going another one, the 80. But one next one. You know, say I don't like see woman do it is a turn off for me.
I know about it. You're going to the on the road and you can't walk with water.
No, my understanding. You know, what I'm saying is I've actually thought, it's not a big deal. What if a woman a pee? Because it's not the pee that bother me, you know. If a woman want pee, wherever she pee, that not bother me. It's when a woman stand up on a pee. You know, so I can't manage. I don't like see. What is going on there? No, but just think, say the woman for stoop and the woman will say, why? So what the difference? It's still pee. And a woman have a point. It's still pee, them a pee. So clearly I don't have any problem with the woman peeing outside or she a pee where she thinks that she need for pee. The problem I have is if she stand up and pee. I don't like see it.
Yes, Raga, but when you bend down too much dust are blow. Too much dust are blow, Raga, too much dust.
Well, okay, me see what you ask. Me don't like see it. Me don't like see a woman worse if me all pray a certain way and then you can stand up and pee. Me no bother want you. Me don't bother want you. Me wish a woman a girl turn good. I'm like her and all these things and whatever and boom bam bam and all a pray and me. And she go stand up and pee. Me don't bother want you. No, me don't know why me don't like see it. I want any other man stay so. Hello, hot and spicy? Ratty, hot and spicy credit done in the prison. Hot and spicy credit done. And then people all are listening, right? You know, I'm going to hear our credit done. Everybody who the pass, she coming back. Oh, and different car. Prezi, what you think about woman who stand up on people? It bother you? It not bother you? Prezi say it not bother him, people. Prezi say it not bother him. All of them man, Andrew Purpose say him stay the same way too. Right? All of the man them on Facebook where I listen to the show. On a post what I think about that something there, cause me interested for hear. Me don't like it. Me don't like it. Me don't like it. Me don't like say me don't like woman stand up and me don't like say woman stand up. Well, me don't have a problem with woman and stand up on people. Me don't like no woman who mean a things with, you know? I stand up on people. Me don't like that something. And that's something Tina would have doing. Tina charge me do say that's something you do, you know. Me can't manage that something there. And it's something simple, don't it? Because there is something, there's an argument to be made like, oh wait, so Raga, you don't have a problem with a woman peeing outside? No. Oh, so you don't have a problem with that? No, I don't have a problem with a woman peeing outside. Me know some man have a problem with that. Right? Me don't have a problem with that. Also, what you have a problem with is just with she standing up and pee. Yep. So if she pee outside and she stoop and pee, you don't have a problem with that. No, me don't have a problem with that. But if she stand up and pee, me can't. Give me the call. Give me a call. Next call, Prezi.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello, Billy. Hello?
Yeah.
Blessings, how you doing?
Greetings, my dear family.
Yeah, man, I want family, man. I could have come big up on the program, you know?
Yeah, talk a little louder there, Papa. Your voice low.
Yeah, man, so we just come big up on the program, man. First time on the program, yeah?
Cool no link, cool no man, no say a word, man. Yeah, mad thing.
We give a shout out, so I know.
Yeah, me I hear you better now. Me don't know where you do all ago, but I hear you better.
We're on the speaker,
See it then now, yeah. Glad you come on. So where
One quick thing before we move. The man he had on earlier, where I talked about the lady and the thing and the, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. My listener now, I realize it's just a lady when I talk about as it relates to even the 19 years of relationship. If the lady take a position,
right,
she don't want to do it.
Right.
What about the man? Where the man has got to ask her to leave after 19 years? But me notice him just say, if she has to walk out, or if she has to this, or if she has to that. About the man, she must cancel to the man, say, okay, I'm not comfortable with that. I don't want to do that. And you must understand that after so long. Yes, sir?
No, but that is what the caller eventually said should happen, you know. Exactly what you just said, you know. Right? And and the reason why the discussion focused on the lady is because we were the question was, okay, how should she interpret the facts, you know, in the issue, and what should she do? And you know, were you to be giving her advice, what would you suggest her to? So that's why we ended up, talking about her, because well, it's not that he gave her an ultimatum, but him basically is saying this need to happen and thing, and then you know, what should she think about? And in those deliberations, we could come up with a suggestion that, you know, left him, or like, you know, the caller said, no, she should just put on her foot and don't do it, you know, and then make him know say he move. Yeah.
And then they would know how much him love her, how much him care. I'm worry more about the house and him appearance and him whatever. But apart from that, in Jamaica, I don't hear much of that type man. I tell women that. You know, it's like come out to the woman, them try to them think they just make themselves look.
Right, because if you recall, I said that to him, that I didn't know it was a thing for men to be telling women to do it, and he was saying, yeah, but and basically you are saying the same thing to that. As far as you know, it's women who choose to do this, you know, of their own volition, right? Yeah.
The other thing now, this is Julius Spencer. Remember that name?
Oh, John Crow, where you say, Papa? Julius, where you going on, man? Where you going on? Where you say, Papa? Where you say?
What about Ruth? Where's Ruth?
Of course, what do you mean if Julius, serious? My producer of so many years who go through, who me carry anywhere me go and thing and whatever when me there. At 102, New Start 93 FM, Nationwide News. You mad man, you cannot ask me that question. Ruth good man. Yeah man, Ruth get her degree in marketing, you know, and doing really well. And yes man. Still secretive. And she's still a sports fanatic, and she's still sick. She still have a sickness. I'm not going to tell you what the sickness is, right? She have a mental illness that she has always had. I tried to get some help for her. She did not accept the help. She was very resistant, and thing, unfortunately. So she's still suffering in that regard. And I am ready to help her still. All she have to do is just kind of say it. But I just want you to know she still have that sickness that she's still an Arsenal fan. She's still a Gunners fan. And
you know, I'm here listening to you. I'm going to say, hola, where was
yeah, she's still we're still losing her on that downward spiral, you know. She's still a Gunners fan, still an Arsenal fan, auntie, you know.
I was with a lady who supported Manchester. Well, she still supports Manchester, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And me and I used to have hailing her. That's all the time. It's like how people, that's what they call with politics. Time.
Yeah. So you're a team at which team now? You're a team at which team now?
Correct.
You're a team at
City.
Yeah, City. Ah, Jesus, you and Johnny. Whatever, man. I notice enough found running for City to City win the Premier League. I must say the FA and all them something and whatever. And all of a sudden, I know say Jamaica was Manu right through, you know. And then City win and me here, no found a run now. And I jump on City bandwagon. That's why I Ragashanti loyal and me say Tatin and me nah switch. Nah switch. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Unless they get rich.
No. We're not do that something there, you know. We're not get rich and switch. Yeah. But Julius, good for you, your voice, my brother. Blessings and respect, you know, Papa.
Program,
all right, it goes some man. Protect.
I want to hear about that spicy.
Yeah, you want to hear about that spicy, man. I feel, no, man, full of chatty, man. I have lyrics like, whoa. You understand? Bad girl, something, you know. All right, Julius, protection, man. Cool.
Bless them. All right.
Yeah, man, the number from Jamaica is 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. One more time. 876-676-4996. If you're listening on the app and thing, you know, in the United States or Canada, the toll-free number is 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742. Greetings. Hello.
Raga.
Wagwan.
You know, I said me go on the road one time and get locked out, you know? And me want people, so me fly around at the horse back and I turn up on people and the wall and my foot splash up, you know, cranny that is.
Okay, no, but there's a way for do it, you know. There's a way. And let me clarify that because me know enough. I have read enough. Because you know me read enough, don't you? All right, so I have read enough to know that when you go market and you buy ground produce, I have never seen two chocho look the exact same. You follow me? You follow me?
Yeah.
So no two chocho look the same. So given that no two chocho look the same, it's going to be different for the owner of each chocho based on how best you aim for me to make sure, say whatever. But there's a technique to it.
Me I say maybe a 2 o'clock.
You say maybe a chihuahua?
It can't at the back of the yard.
No, hold on. You call the chip out a while ago. You say maybe a chihuahua? No, we're not here, you know. You're not.
Me
not hear you a while ago. You keep on the part.
Me say.
Yeah.
maybe through it's a concrete round at the back, so it's a splash.
Well, yeah, but what I said to you is that if you lean forward, for example, you're going to get a splash, right? All right. You see, if you lean back, or what, and it's not even lean back, you see, if you push out your pelvis and kind of slant back, you're gonna get that. I can't believe we're talking about this, but you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. There's an art to this. I remember me and a woman, you know, but me I tell you, you know. You have to catch that diagonal thing there. You have to catch a diagonal. You can't make it a come down upon you quick and your shoot go straight down. If your shoot go straight down, you have to get splash up. You have to do that diagonal thing.
Like it's a back.
No, 9 times out of 10 in them situation, they you know want to lean forward. Unless you lean way forward till you all hold on on something, then probably that could have worked and you pull up your foot now. But when I say in general, when we see the woman them do them widen them legs, them always widen them legs. Them always widen them legs. That is always important. You know, them always widen them legs. And them kind of do a kind of, you know, true enough women them already used to squatting. Them no want, you know, them just kind of stay in that position, they're standing up with them legs wide and it no bother them. Worse if them they're on a surface that is soluble, like, as in like ground and it just absorb it. But like you say, for concrete, you're gonna want to get that diagonal thing there. You know. Wait, do you are you realize that I'm here teaching you how to pee standing up? What the?
One more time.
No. I just had a moment of like, whoa, wait, what's going on here? What the hell is going on here? Me, Raga, a man, I teach you a woman like, no, this is how you pee standing up. This is the art of a standing pee.
No, but from you as a teacher, you can teach every subject.
Any teacher who can teach every subject is not a good teacher. But a teacher, what you're touching on though, a teacher knows the fundamentals of explaining something, of teaching something. Right. Yes, you're right. That is true. Teacher, we are explaining how to cook and them just know how to compartmentalize things and make it step by step in a series and cumulative and things like that. But me just a tell if I when me sick I meet them amongst enough women down a south to do them something there. And then the other thing where them love do enough is them lift up one foot.
Okay.
Yeah, anytime them a pee standing, a lot of them when them a pee standing, them catch up one foot somewhere. Or you have some of them do it like, I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but some of them will do it like dog.
Mm-hmm.
They do it like, them will do it like, you know, like man dog. You know, woman dog, people different from man dog. But, you know, a man dog lift up one foot like a dog at a fire hydrant. A dog at a fire.
Car tire. Oh, them love do it on car tire.
What? No, that is a whole different thing. That is a territorial thing, you know. It's not that them want to pee, you know. Dogs, like other animals, similar animals, them. You ever notice that a dog will all get lost 300, 500 miles from them there, some of them fine, but there's all kinds of things going on there where people not fully understand. But if you ever notice when a dog a pee upon a car tire, them never pee long, you know. It's just a look at choops.
That's true.
It's always a look at choops. It's them marking their territory. They're marking their territory. So, and I really that them want people. But yeah, man, enough of the woman them when them stand up on people, them will just cock up one foot. Find some way to cock up one foot. It's them find some way to cock up.
One more thing, Raga. Me never remember free up. All the time when it gone, me remember about it. But Saturday night, me remember about it, right?
Yeah.
And you were talking about cheating and whatever. Read.
What?
And Mango say, read something and say, Mango say, she never cheat. And then
Well, no, man, go back where you're there because your phone gone again, man. So you look like you shift again, man. So go back where you're there. We are lose you again. Yeah? Hello? Hello?
Raga.
Yeah, we start here again.
All right.
You gone again. You did a listen free up and then Mango said something about what? Free up on Saturday night gone and then what? We not hear you. We not hear you now. We not hear you. We not hear you.
Yeah,
We not hear you.
try again one next time.
Yeah, me don't know what go on and thing like that. What kind of idiot phone that you make the man go buy for you?
No, a Samsung me have, man, big phone.
No, me I hear you now. Me I hear you now. Me I hear you now. All right.
Okay, me say Mango text and say she never cheat. How you read and you say whatever, Mango. So you don't believe so you have woman who never cheat yet?
No, I believe that, but not Mango. Yeah, no, you have women who have never ever cheated or thing and whatever. Me no know who in a TamFam me could have said. Me can look on and say, you strike me as somebody who has never cheated. Me no who in a TamFam. Vinny no, Tina no, let me see, Mango no. Barbsy Blair Grove. Maybe Barbsy never cheat. Maybe Barbsy never cheat. Nico Henry, no. Novlet. Oh, a definite no. No, definite no for Novlet. Definite no for Novlet. No.
So yeah, the one the Trinidadian man.
Eh?
One to the lady who have the Trinidadian man. Me think she never cheat.
Which lady that?
Me remember her name, you know. One of the TamFam.
Who did have one Trini man?
Yeah.
Me not remember which lady that did have one Tam.
Well, she will text. I'm share Raga.
So you have never cheated before?
Never.
You never cheat on a man yet where you're there with?
Never. Me not say one man me ever talk to, but me and the one that feel left.
No, but here we are going. No.
The man and go do something with the next man. Girl.
All right, me I'll tell you something. You know, say one time me I sleep with one woman in my dream. Me I sleep with one woman in my dream. And she married.
Yeah.
And cut long story short, basically our husband called when Ray and thing and whatever. And she take a call and me sit down there. And let me tell you, that was a profound lesson to me. One time I used to tell the TamFam that story, but I make them know so I did meet happen. But me didn't end up tell it. Anyway, and I end up sit down there and I watch that woman talk to her husband. That the time me in her living room. You follow me?
Yeah.
Me in her living room and she talk to her husband and I watch her, she cry and she tell him so she love him and all him something there and whatever. Ray. And when we don't know and thing and whatever, we are reason. Nobody not judge nobody or nothing about and thing.
Yes.
But as a conversation ensue, she said that. She said, well, I've never cheated on him and whatever. So,
What did I do?
So me, like, what you mean? Like, but wait, she said, no, that's not cheating. And what do you mean? Because she said, no, me left him long time. You understand her logic? Eh? You understand her logic? No, what she has said, you know. What she has said, yeah, we're still married. Yeah, you think we're still there. But me no say, me left you long time. And from me left you long time, we're not together. So it means even somebody else, I'm not cheating.
But Raga, you have...
No, but what I know, when me I say,
no,
when me I say, the point me I make, is, for me, I damn foolish to share that. But the point me I make is, she has an explanation. She has a concoction right, if you may, right? She has a justification. She has an explanation in her fear mind where this is not cheating. And so suppose I tell her that you have a lot of women out there who them have them type of something, them have for them version of it. And if men don't understand that, so a lot of time when women say, I have never cheated, I've never, if you push them, you're trying to hear some explanation with them give you say, no, that wasn't cheating because Ray, boom, bang, bang, bing, bang, bang, Yeah. You say my laugh. It's a Tashin say right there. So fear thing is like no, we have to be together. Two people have to be together for cheating, And that is true. So if she said, no, but me left you a long time, you just don't know yet. Me just not tell you yet, but me left you a long time. So it's okay for me to sleep with somebody, me not cheat. And based on fear logic, she right. But if you don't understand when some woman that tell us, I've never cheated or whatever, and you are not privy to them sort of convenient explanation, then you will get beat left, right, and center. Woman on the name, you think on the easy. You think on the easy.
Them say, man smart, but smarter.
Man smart, but woman smarter. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Yo, woman have to smarter for survive around man, You understand what I'm saying? Man smart for true, but woman have to smarter for survive and around man.
Yeah. And if a woman tell you something, say, them them not stop. The man will tell us, run at the shop, me go, and when you still a pressing button, you say, run at my bridge in yard, me did that, play that, You understand me? Man can't tell lie.
Man can't tell lie good. Man can't tell lie good. All right. Now say a word, big up yourself here. And
have a Merry Christmas when it come and all the TamFam. If you not hear from me, all the Tambourine. Just go and bless up yourself.
Right. And you just make sure that you apply all that you have learned tonight about the art of the standing P. Okay? The art of the standing P. And
Raga, one little question. You know how many name?
No. Tell me.
Raga,
well,
you don't know how many you just talk to me and me know say you need no clothes, Raga, right? And you not have a clue how many you never ask me my name, you never give me a name.
No, but me need to give. But say the one dog bite one time, want come give you a name and come and rank and want come give you one name. I may have to run him,
Why did one give me a name, sir?
No, we did have one famous caller named Sleepy.
Oh.
So him claim say you are the female Sleepy. And I said, dog boy, go and allow my friend, man. I don't give on about a female Sleepy. No, but tell me, give me a name for work. Give me a name for work.
My name Meat Pot.
What your name?
Meat Pot. What heap of meat in my pot? Meat Pot.
Your name Meat Pot?
Yeah.
Meat Pot?
Yeah.
Meat Pot?
Yeah.
All right. You see, the next time you call, you have to explain to me how you get that name there. All right? Yeah, no, because I never hear that one there before. All right. I probably have to call you Pata Meat. Pata meat, yeah. All right, pata meat. All right, let's say a word here. Yeah, man, blessings, man. Love and blessing. Okay, people, President Boss, so we have to take a break. Watch the ride. We are going to juggle down on that time. Soon forward, yeah.
New style. Yes. New flow.
The Bridge. The Bridge, 99 FM to the world.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Juggle up back in the thing, and I know the levels and thing. Ragashanti live, we're there on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 o'clock. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 o'clock on the Bridge 99 FM. And on Fridays, that show is simulcast on IrieJam Radio over into the New York metropolitan area and thing, New York City and surrounding areas, some New Jersey and Connecticut, and above New York City and thing. Big up on yourself, yeah? I just want to remind you also to subscribe to Ragashanti TV for the best in mix-up entertainment. Ragashanti TV for the best in mix-up entertainment over YouTube. Also, subscribe to Culture Raga channel for educational entertainment, Ragashanti style, educational entertainment, Ragashanti style. So the two channels you should subscribe to is Ragashanti TV on YouTube, of course, and Culture Raga on YouTube. That's Culture Raga, CultureRaga, Culture Raga on YouTube. Make sure say want to subscribe to that. Okay, we had presented a little thing earlier where a man basically want him wife of 19 years to go do a BBL and she don't want to do it, and he's insisting that she do it, and she just don't want to do it because she don't think she need to do it, and it's not her thing. And not only that, she had a pre-existing illness that she's concerned about, as one of the reasons why she don't want to take that risk. But he's nonetheless asking her to still do the BBL, and and then at one point him gonna make a comparison to her and him house. That his house, which is impressiveness is a reflection of his standards, and that right now the standard of the house far exceeds her standard in terms of her appearance, and that is why she needs to do the BBL. And we'll discuss that and see what. Give me a caller, Prezi. One of them caller. Hello. Whoa, person they hang up. The number again, if you're calling from the US or Canada, that toll-free number is 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742. If you are calling from Jamaica, the number is 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. Yeah, and the comparison with the man make. Yeah, we can still call him gentleman. She says he's a nice man. Oh, again, for those of you who came in late, even though her husband asked her to do the BBL and whatever, she said that he has been very nice to her, very caring, very compassionate, always there for her. She never wanted for anything, take care of everything. Just really, really nice man, a nice husband, nice caring. They don't have any children. Nice caring husband and everything. For 19 years, she has never like have any negative to say about him in terms of doing something bad. Never laid a hand on her, never been abusive to her or anything like that, and whatever. And that she has been quite happy with him. She found it necessary to also include the following: that within the last 4 or 5 years, he has lost the capacity to stand up and if he can't sort out and whatever, even though he's only 51 years old. Oh, by the way, she's 40. And, but he has lost the capacity for service her, So it raises a question if he want her to be as pretty as a doll and all these things and whatever, but, you can't even, you want her sexy for turn up, but you can't service even a minimal way. It leads to wonder, though, if him can do certain things, but I wonder if him can do certain other things, or if he's Prezi, how you laugh? Prezi, how you get joke? You want Prezi, him love him mix up his man. No, but you have to wonder about it. No, there are situations like that in people. Where the man can waist up, but him face up, as the talk going at Jamaica. If you can't waist up, then you have to face up, right? And there's some situations like that, and the man face up and the woman them work with it and thing, So, I mean, that wasn't discussed. Give me the call, Pretty. Now, man, I see it blink, man. Oh, 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. If you're calling from the United States or Canada, 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. Toll free. US or Canada. Yeah, so you have quite a few relationships like that out there where the man them can't angle anything. People upon the real though. You see, just like how the last, would I say, 20 to 30 years, we have seen this dramatic increase of women with fibroid problems and things. There's always been a percentage of women out there. And women can correct me if I'm wrong, who have always, look at cyst problem, look at cystitis and that cyst and thing and whatever, CYST, But there has been a dramatic increase of fibroid type of problems with women the world over. That I have hypothesized that I think that, you are what you eat. Well, you are what you eat. I mean, if such is the case, then if you are what you eat, then, clearly given the frequency that some men eat whatever, then some men would be vaginas. But seriously speaking, Junior Levy, we not get on your case. Andrew Purple, Dog Bite, we not get on the case, right? But yeah, there is truth to that. You are what you eat. And I think, in my opinion, this is just my unqualified guess, from Jamaica, when this thing exploded Jamaica with the woman them, Elva, may she rest in peace and whatever, she and I have had talks about that, but Lord, she go through it and think. It was with the, I'm careful because I don't want nobody to say me a fight against them business and all them something. But you don't know what I'm talking about. It's a certain type of thing come about, and thing. You know that there's a similar, there's a corollary there with men. Wait, a Brazilian butt lifts involve 3 basic steps. Well, let me see what that person has to write. Let me see. A Brazilian butt lift involves 3 basic steps. Fat is removed from the hips, lower back to thighs, abdomen, and or other areas with liposuction. The extracted fat is purified and prepared for transfer. The cosmetic surgeon injects fat into specific points on the buttocks to increase volume and improve shape. Interesting. But people, there's been a corollary with men in that there appears there was a time when, in my opinion, okay, you have some researchers, right? It has long been the case that you have archaeologists, for example, who they study refuse. Now, the English language is interesting. It's crazy, right? The English language is crazy, but refuse can be pronounced refuse, where the stress is on the fuse, and that is where you're rejecting something. But if you stress the refuse, the same spelling, but just a different stress, and you have a totally different word, which is a noun, and that is referring to garbage. So it's a stress. It's coming like the Chinese language where it's tonal. Like one word can have 7, 8, 9, 10 meanings, just different upon the tone where you change it and thing. Well, refuse is one of those words. Refuse is a word. Refuse is another word. So people who study refuse, them know Wagwan, and many famous studies. You have archaeologists who study garbage from people from hundreds of years ago. And even in modern society, you have people who would do surveys and whatever with families and communities, for example, about their drinking habits. And these families, I remember this study where they're God-fearing families and so forth. And based on what the families said, what the people them say, and based on when this researchers go into the garbage, the people them garbage, and check the garbage, and thing and them do them statistical analysis and whatever, where the family them say and where the garbage prove are two different something. Even right now, Massachusetts has this thing where it's very, very competent thing where they have the ability to study poo, the poo of the people. So they can go into the poo of the people in certain areas of Boston or Massachusetts. And based on that, they know how much the different, COVID-19 and its different variants, they know how much it's spreading from studying the refuse of the people. And I remember one time I was looking at junk mail as like the garbage of the internet, right? So my thing was we dismiss junk mail and say it's foolishness and whatever. But I was looking at junk mail as just like the refuse of the people and whatever, and having some idea like if you look in junk mail, you can have some sense of what is going on out there in society. And there was a time in your junk mail when I tell you every ton you turn is something to make your penis bigger, or something to make you stay longer, or something to make your penis, stand up. Bigger, stand up, and duration, stamina, longer. And your email did just flood. So my thing was, anytime you see them something there, it's an indication of what is going on in the marketplace. So people are buying the things then. People are buying them some of them. That's why, the fundamentals of economics, supply and demand. So if people observe the demand, then the supply increase. And then once the supply increase, then marketing for the supplies also increase. So, you can look at what people are marketing and what people are sell and a push and a try to sell to have a sense of what people are buy. Because if people now buy it, the basics dictate that, people will stop selling. But if people keep on selling the same thing, that means that people are buying. And this went on for years and years and years. So I said, this is an indication of what's going on out there with men. Now, men have a tendency to overcompensate, right? So men have a tendency to go take help when it comes to sex and then penis. Men have a tendency to overcompensate when they don't need to. So even with that caveat there, there was something still going on out there where it appears that the penis health of men, was also severely impacted. My best guess is, I've never done a study on this and whatever. But again, based on this rise in the demand for these things and based on, how much these pills and these things and these penis pills and all these things, just kind of just this deluge on the market of all these type of products and whatever. So you see, there is something going on out there also with the reproductive health of our men and their capacity, to produce children also, or even just to perform. And in my opinion, that there was something going on out there with the men too, just as though there was something going on out there with the women internally. And the thing is that these things, when they happen, they affect relationships. When a man, I knew this gentleman in Jamaica, him say anytime him broke, him can't even stand up. Him say anytime him not have money, him can't even stand up. And he was dead serious. And stuff like that, make you know, say, for some people, it's not just what go on with them body, because that just worm its way out in other areas of life, in terms of self-worth, in terms of confidence, in terms of how you feel about yourself, you know, in terms of how you treat others and things like that. Huh? Well, yeah, give me a quick caller. Give me a 2-minute caller because we don't have much time left, auntie. Hello? Yes.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, but you have to talk louder, because you sound very low. If you're on Bluetooth earpiece or speakerphone, come on, fight now. We don't have much time left here.
You hear me now? You hear me now?
You're still very low, but go on, speak.
Yeah, you were talking about what turned you off, right?
Yeah.
Before?
Yeah.
The thing that turned me off is a loud man. You can't take a loud man at all, rather. Never have.
You can't take a loud man.
Yes.
If she's too loud.
Louder than me.
If the woman louder than you, you can't manage her.
No, me can't manage that. My woman is soft and tender when I talk.
She must soft and tender when she
Yes.
When you say, any woman you deal with, she must soft and tender. And when you say loud, you don't necessarily mean say she a cuss, but just even if she talk normal and she louder than you can't manage her.
No, yes, me can't manage that. Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting that you would say that, you know. Yeah, go on.
You have one of them where used to call you one time. A long time she not call you. She. Okay.
No, but you can't call her name.
When she call.
You can't call her name. Who?
You not call her name.
No, I am.
Call her one cuss.
No, man, I'm just asking you, please. Just call her. Something like this, you can't call her name. You can't call. Who is it? Who is it?
It starts with T.
Oh, T? You mean Tina?
No, right, not Tina nice.
Not Tina? Like who do?
A long time in here, I'm not miss her still, but...
Yeah, but just tell me who no like a long time, you know. That the show soon done. Just tell me who no, man. Who?
Tegareg.
Oh, Tegareg. Oh, okay, Miss yeah. Well, I wouldn't... No, I know you alone, you know. You have enough man that couldn't manage Tegareg, you know, because, yeah, Tegareg,
yeah. You could, like you said a while ago, you couldn't manage it at all.
Yes, sir, there's nothing wrong in knowing what you can manage here, sir. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what me can't take? Enough people that never know. The people that know say, of course, me cost for entertainment, you know. But it's when me in a relationship, no woman can ever tell you, say, no woman who me there can ever tell you, say, me and then cuss and chase and one. Me not join that something. You see, if you use a cusser and you have a cuss and what, me and you go left. No matter who you be, me and you go left. Me no join or something there. I find it very, very unattractive.
I mean that.
Yeah. No, man, we're going to have a problem and thing, you know. And we can't reason. And there's a time when you have to allow me. And there's a time when me have to allow you. And there's a time when we sit down and reason like two grown people. Me no in another cuss and chase something there. Me no join or something there.
Hey, Raga.
Eh?
You know what the way to before me cuss you?
Eh? We run out of time, you know. You see, on always do that something on the call when the show done. We run out of time, you know.
No. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right, later.
Yeah, man. Call Wednesday, 9 o'clock, here.
No fix that, brother.
All right, my general. Cool. Okay. Man saying couldn't manage Tegareg. Well, me not afraid to talk. Yeah, some woman me can't manage them with different something. I mean, tell them straight. Say, you need... So me didn't have some little gangster woman in the prison. Oh, you so like, you know, Raga me like, yeah, I'm tell them, nah, look good too, you know. Ray, I want back or something that look like it now. Me say, nah happen. Me can't, you know. Sometimes y'all talk to a woman and you're not, me suko. You're not attack and whatever. Me young man, you see, me a boy in the prison. Me and a woman we all watch movie and me and not involved, you know. One time I don't want to watch a movie, you know, and you know I forgot which movie we watch. And that woman sit down beside me and just quietly say, you see, all for me, I would have wait him asleep, you see, I would have hot some oil and I would have just pour it down in her ears, drip by drip down in her ears and thing. And she attack calm, you know, and serious, you know, whatever. You know, if her body never stand up for she again. Nah happen. The island of ears woman there. Nah happen. Me nah give no excuse for that. You understand what I say? My thing is, Any woman me there with, me must can drop asleep around her and feel 100% safe, all if me and her have a disagreement or upset or whatever. If that not happen, I not drop asleep around you. I not drop asleep around you. Right? One time me and one woman I left, an argument, kick off or whatever, she gonna make some talk, straight in a, what they call it, comfort in. You hear me, Mr. President? Straight in and comforting me book. Almost 2 months me in there. Me not sleep around you and you gonna make them talk there. And you not gonna drive me or gonna make me do you certain things. Me afraid of them something. So I know some can't manage them way and thing. I have no problem communicate. And men, listen to me. Don't play no hero, man. Don't play no hero, dog. There's nothing wrong with expressing the limitations and things. Right? And just say, boom, leave that alone. And when woman draw you and tell about, you're no man, and this and that, and you're supposed to this and that, and re. Yeah, one time a woman talk up and bag of something, and I walk away. And then later on, we're good again, and she say, you're idiot, and you just go walk away, so like you're idiot or whatever. And when she said that never affect me one bit. She do it again, but I go walk away again. No on herself, man, right? So that we end up in a situation now, we want to do something stupid to achieve some sort of equilibrium or to reclaim the masculinity or to eliminate what we deem to be disrespect and all them something. They want to start being like a boy. Want to be man. A man for know what they can manage and what they can't manage and communicate that irrespective of what the world wants to say. You understand? That way you're not going to end up and make some stupid decisions and do some dumb things. Take care of yourself, people, and things. So on Wednesday, 9 o'clock, you take there. Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Right? That me I say.